welcome back. I would like to show you how I prepare this rice and beans and store in the fridge. That helps us. So first of all, I have my black eye beans. I use 3 packs. This type of beans don't have any waste dirty things. You just pour it in a bowl and that's it. So I was just cross-checking it again. So I just pour it in the water, drain the water off, pour another water, wash it again. I wash it 3 times. And this is the final stage. So these beans, I've soaked it 10 to 15 minutes. So this is the water we use to cook the beans. So it was really boiling and I have to let my husband help me fetch it into the boiling water. So I just pour everything inside there, and I realized that the pot was small, so I just fetch it into 2 places. After putting everything into this black pot, I transfer some into another pot, and that made me to change the idea of me cooking the beans. I wanted to cook the beans and store it in a freezer, so whenever I'm ready to use it for anything, I will just. So this pot is for the rice and beans. I want it to boil so that I'll just drain it off, and this one I'll drain the water from it and add another clean water to it. So while I'm doing that, I'm also washing the rice. I'm using brown rice, 2 packs of brown rice for the rice and beans. You can use white rice or any rice that you have, but this particular day I was craving for brown rice. And this is the look of the beans. I've drained that water from it and I've added clean water to it again and adding little salt to it. I'm done washing the rice and the beans too. I've added salt to it. So now it's time for me to transfer the rice. While I'm transferring the rice into the beans, I've off the stove because I don't want it to be well cooked, like soft now, because the beans is 80% done. So and this rice too is also hard to cook. It takes time to cook, so I want it to be balanced. So after adding the rice, I just give it a stir, make sure everything everywhere is well balanced before I on the stove, and I put it in a low heat so that it will cook well, it will not burn. So this is how the rice and beans I cook mine. So I added more water to it because that brown rice, it takes a lot of water. So this one, it was on low heat, and you see how it's cooking, very beautiful. So I just checked how hard the rice is and the beans. Now the beans is already soft, but the rice, it was very small, so I just covered it with this foil, and later on the rice and beans is well cooked. I just open it, let it cool down before I transferred it into a bowl, because this particular day we were not ready to eat waakye, but because the beans was too much, I ended up cooking waakye and store it in a freezer, and it helps. So these are my bowls I will use to portion the rice and beans. And guys, it has really helped. So sometimes you need to cook something and store it in the fridge, like something that you've not planned and all of a sudden it happens. Just do it and store it in the fridge. It helps. So I got 4 bowls, like let's say 3.5 bowls, because that bowl is small and the big ones 3. So 3.5 bowls of rice and beans. That's waakye. In Ghana, this food is one of our favorites for every home. Thank you guys for watching.